Xavier Cook's night is done.
Well, I think they did the right thing. You had to roll the dice. Things were going south for the Sydney Kings. They bring back Xavier Cooks. They go on a little bit of run and get the lead. But that is an outstanding rebound. He just wanted it. Edwards on the glass. Tyson Daniels checks out of the game. Chris Golding comes in. Tyson Daniels. Dash Daniels checks out.
We hope Dyson's there.
A member of the Daniels family.
Dash checks out of the game, and he has had made an outstanding contribution, this young man, at both ends of the floor.
Well, speaking of contribution, Cooks has been very good as well. I mean, Cooks looks like himself. Although he's fouled out, he got them to this position. And if he's playing like that, then Sydney will look a whole lot better.
Dean Vickerman brings Chris Golding back in. Kawak Noi will have to be there until the end now with Xavier Cooks fouled out for Sydney. 2 minutes and 30 remaining.
A lot of dribbling.
This is what I don't like. And Gorge is saying, move it, move it.
Davis demanded the ball back. Bul Kuol for three. That is a big moment.
As he steps back with a smile from ear to ear.
That's a huge bucket.
Edwards down the middle trying to score.
Great tip off the rim. Smart. Suarez.
All fair and legal.
He's got to get a good shot here. Use the ball, don't turn it over. Oh.
Davis fell over. Dellavedova goes to plan B, which is to handle it himself off the glass.
And Bul Kuol is playing a game.
Good shot, they didn't need it.
Edwards got it up ahead for Golding. Oh! No, he came in from the side, but a foul has been called.
No, they can get back to it. You got that before he got to the back to it.
Well and truly.
Now, I know Quatnoy can make it, but in the context of the game, you're 5 points up.
You hold it.
And they're going to review.
Nah, he dropped it before he got to the back.
I think he did. But that's where your game sense, just bring it out. Now, he's wide open, so I can understand. But yeah, the clock, just take another 10 seconds off the clock. Now, that's clean block. In fact, he's got a lot of ball. Wasn't a foul.
Go. 2 shots. 2 shots for Chris Golding, who's been relatively quiet by his lofty standards. Just 8 points. 1 of 5 from the field, averaging 18 points across his 5 games for the season. But this is a part of the game that he is one of the very best at. Sydney led by 12 points midway through the 3rd quarter. Melbourne United have hit back hard in quarter number 4.
Love to see Sydney come down, swing this ball side to side, make Melbourne United play some defense. They're going to take the basket.
Clock's their friend, and they're looking for a shot. Unless something wide open presents in like the last 6 seconds of this possession, down to 10.
Here's Kendric Davis, still a long way from the basket. Dellavedova, this would be sweet. Shot clock beats them.
Took too long to get it. You got that dummy motion to start with, and it got down to that 6 seconds, but then it just looked a little sloppy to get to the destination.
Final minute. A Melbourne Cup Eve thriller. And we're not at the finishing post just yet. Doyle on the move. Makes it a 1-point game.
Great drive. Smart play.
Now it's the Kings' turn to hold their nerve. Their last couple of offensive sets have not been what they've been after.
And And we know Kendric Davis can go to work here, and he's good at what he does. But that ball is just in his hands.
Time to get busy, though.
And that's...
Did he get it off? They say no.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
It was close. Both referees, though, waved it off at the same time. They seemed very confident.
They are going to take a look at it in the replay centre. Final 2 minutes. Quick review, too.
Look at the top of your screen. You see the shot clock. Oh, that's close.
That's close.
Just.
That is close.
So that's 2 in a row now, Copes.
Too much dribbling, man. I get it. I understand you're good, but this ain't what got you there.
10,500 standers won. Melbourne trail by a point. Doyle with some room. Underneath for Edwards. Dellavedova's going to send him to the line.
I like the foul. It was going to be a dunk.
Yeah.
So I really, it's a smart play by Delly, albeit that's going to be 5 for him. But that was a dunk and a go-ahead bucket. And Edwards has had his challenges from the free throw line.
And you're not helping with the commentator's curse.
6 of 8. Bul Kuol gets in his ear as he goes up just to have a few words to him.
Don't you love it? Bul Kuol saying what, Drew? What is he saying?
He's saying that ring looks a whole lot smaller right now.
Bang. And we're back to him, too. And we're back again. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. So if he misses this, Sydney does not have to shoot the ball, do they?
No, but they'll foul.
He leaves both on the line. Melbourne needs a foul if they can't create the turnover. The Sydney have beat the trap.
They need the foul in the back court.
Melbourne United's undefeated streak is about to come to an end.
What? Given the circumstances, they
Foul
need
straight
to
away.
foul Davis in the back court. And they were able to chew off a good 7 or 8 seconds. So it's 2.7 left. And the worst thing for Melbourne United, they still had a foul to give. That's only their 4th.
Oh, wow.
So it doesn't even send them to the line.
Dean was going to call a timeout, but he said, I'll let you call it, George.
High drama.
Free throws. He was 6 of 8 now, 6 of 10. 6 of 8, pretty solid throughout the regular part of the game, but when the game's on the line...
I'm blaming you, Drew, because you put the curse on him.
There's got to be a different statistic for free throws in the last 2 minutes of a game that's 4 points or less.
Jack, that's a scary proposition right there. Shoot those free throws with 10,000 people looking at your son. And there's no joke, Jack. It is no joke, son. I've been there in college. Clank, clank. Missed them both. Coach looked at me as if to say, bro, I'll see you next time.
Win or lose, Melbourne don't have long. You see there on the screen, Wednesday night they play Ignite Cup basketball in the championship rematch against the Illawarra Hawks, who are impossible to work out at the moment. The Hawks.
They looked good yesterday, or looked a lot better, I should say. Yesterday, Dave O'Hickey back to his best. But they've put it, it's now up to 3.4 seconds, so Melbourne United, you can't foul. The ball has to be out of the hands of the guy inbounding, and then on the catch, that's when you need a foul. Obviously, your first thought is to try and get an interception.
Yeah. Sydney have to meet the ball here and make sure that the ball is in their hands. Because the turnover here is detrimental.
You can't foul, otherwise it's 2 in possession while the ball's still in Bruce's hands.
Sean Bruce with the inbound duties. They find Kendric Davis. Still 2.2 seconds left.
The problem is, and that's that timeout that we were talking about earlier, right now. Oh no, they got the 2 shots here. Dean Vickerman's still got timeouts available. And it's at that fine line. You make the first, and at 2.7, do you miss it so they can't advance it? Brian Gorgon I think he's wanting him to miss. Oh, no.
3-point game. Timeout, Melbourne. One last chance.
It's a good... 2.7 is...
Enough time to get off a good shot.
Yeah,
Yes,
and even a pass, a quick pass on the inbound for a 3-ball.
Would you foul, though, here and give him 2 free throws?
Brian Gorge is calling it. I think Brian actually wanted him to miss.
Well, Kendric Davis just came to the bench and almost apologised and said, sorry, coach, I tried to miss. But he's got 34 points on 52% shooting. He's hitting everything tonight.
Yeah. Julian, would you foul here and send him to the line?
You do, but because it's such a little amount of time, you don't want to get caught fouling in the act of shooting, because there's not whoever catches it has really maybe got like a quick pass and a catch, or one dribble and a shot. If it's getting to a dribble, then yes, I'd be fouling to put him to the free throw line.
Sydney's last 6 games coming into tonight that were decided by 3 points or less, they were 0 and 6. They've had trouble in the close ones closing them out. They've had a couple of nervous moments at the back end of this quarter, but right now...
I'm nervous, Jack.
I know what horse I'd rather be on.
Got me nervous in here. He's got some shooters out there, though, I'll tell you that much. He's got some shooters out there, Julian. All 5 of those guys can knock down a 3 for Melbourne United.
My word.
2.7 seconds. It'll take something very special from here to push it into overtime. Doyle didn't get the shot away. Sydney are the streak slayers.
Yes.
Went and got it done, didn't they?
2-0 for the weekend. The Sydney Kings are back in business. An ominous warning shot to the rest of the competition.
And it's not just the win, it's the way they won. They looked a little shaky down the stretch, but Phil still found a way to get it, and they walk away with a huge road win